jump back into the conversation because I'm in between the whole marijuana politics. Because I'm with Jason when it comes down to the abuse of it and the whole over.
There is no abuse. What's the abuse about it? Just because they want to make it better, like just more, like I don't know.
Stronger, yes.
Like I get.
Once you legalize something, Frank, it's gonna get stronger and stronger and stronger. So at this point, right now it's illegal in some places and legal in others. So it's not as strong. Once you legalize it, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna start making hybrid strands of it, even more that are stronger and stronger with.
And that's the thing is that and that's the thing is that you get to a point. We're gonna jump into a conversation of, all right, well let's still look at alcohol. Alcohol, you can't drink it everywhere. You know, but it's tough to tell when it comes down to marijuana. It isn't. It is not, Frankie.
They're gonna do like they smoke cigarettes.
Exactly.
Some spots you can't smoke inside. Some spots you can't smoke. You can. Some spots you can.
Now, do I believe in legalizing the actual plant to use it for stuff? Because if you didn't know, it can make some material that is way stronger than what we use now.
Now, my thing is as well that marijuana, they're gonna legalize it.
My thing
for
is,
the general population, correct?
My thing is, I think if they want to make it stronger, why does that affect you?
What does it affect you when people drink alcohol?
It doesn't affect me in no way. They can drink it.
It does because you.
Frank,
okay. How many
fights have started over in alcohol drinking?
How many drunk drivers are out there hitting people like that don't deserve to get hit, but they're gonna get hit anyways?
So once you start making strains of marijuana stronger and stronger and stronger, you're gonna impair your motor skills and stuff like that. So at that point,
and you can't say that it doesn't. How many times do people fucking be like?
If you want to legalize it for the people who need it, great. But don't legalize it for
medical.
People like, to say like me, oh I have fucking anxiety, oh I sweat, oh I this, and let me fucking get my hands on it. No, I don't. My type of people should have it, and everybody's gonna want to use it. And I'm pretty sure, Frank, like the whole
weed for anxiety is a good thing though. What the fuck you talking about, bitch?
Being what?
No, this motherfucker says you say not to give it to people with anxiety?
Jay, but what I'm saying is that people like me who have anxiety, it's a bullshit ass fucking goddamn disease. It's a bullshit ass disease. We're just bitches. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're just bitches. When it comes to fucking people, we're nervous that it's not a fucking disease. It means you're a bitch. You need to grow the fuck up. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to.
No, it doesn't, Jason.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't, Jason.
Anxiety is different for everybody, idiot. Anxiety is different for everybody.
And that's the thing that Jason doesn't.
Attacks, and then like
and that's what Jason doesn't.
Go ahead.
And that's what Jason can't really distinguish is the fact that people are different and people have different mindsets and different raising and brought upon very differently. So when they see they have an anxiety attack, because I have anxiety, but I deal with it differently because mine's not as drastic as some people.
Though. You've never had anxiety up until recently, Fareed. That's the difference.
I've always had anxiety. I just always had an outlet.
No.
Yeah.
No, you've always had.
I've always had an outlet. There's a difference. That my outlets have been very different. Now that recently, that I don't have that active outlet lifestyle that I used to carry. Now I'm very different.
So back then, if they would have told you, "Oh, you have anxiety," you would have been like, "Yes."
I did have anxiety, Jay, and they did tell me I had anxiety.
No. Anxiety you had. When you move a lot, that's not anxiety.
Okay, so Jason, the asthma that you and me carry, is it super asthma?
No.
So is the asthma that some people have that really have to have their inhalers, those people, are they fucking little bitches because their asthma is not like our asthma?
It wasn't asthma.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we barely classify under the fucking rules.
Exactly, so for the people that do have asthma, for the people that do have asthma that can...
But that's what I'm saying. Let them use it. But if for people like me that need anxiety medication because we barely fit the fucking shoe, don't give it to them. If you really need it, go for it. But if you don't need it, don't fucking take it. So that's what I'm saying over the whole abuse thing. Because people love to overdose on those anxiety pills. People love to do this and that. That's what I'm saying. It's the whole abuse part.
I have a friend that hates taking anxiety medicine because it always fucks with this fucking shit.
Exactly. It's a drug that's gonna end up killing you. It helps you for the first week or two, and then you end up overdosing and overtaking it. That's what I'm saying.
But your body, the thing with that is that the body doesn't, it does regulate it. So your body ends up taking over. your body ends up seeing it and is like, oh, you know what? I know what this is. I need more because my body adapted to it.
But that's the thing I'm saying for it is that you didn't need anxiety medication back then. You need a
No.
pill up. You need a pill up now. So why should I give you anxiety medication for something that it's nothing more than a mental stigma that you have?
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
If you really need it, go for it and take it. Up until then, do not say that you have it.
No, I agree with you that far when it comes down to like the whole, you don't need it, don't take it.
For the simple thing that I have anxiety, yes, my cheeks are all bitten, my nails are all bitten, my lip is bitten, I bite everything that I have. If I have a bobby pin or some shit, I stick it through my cheek. I creep out a lot. I suck with people. I suck with this. I don't like people. I don't like competition. But I'm not gonna get medicated. Why? Because it's a stupid fucking stigma that's created in my mind. So it's the same thing as such as it's a medicinal marijuana. I can go up to the store, buy a shitload, and share it with Frank. The whole thing with the whole gun scenario. Frank, you bought a gun for Jose. He shouldn't have a gun. You bought it for him. Shit like that. Shit like that shouldn't happen. So this is why a lot of people have these illegal guns because shit like this happens. But good thing Jose is not one of the fucking dumbass ones. We hope so.
No,
but stuff like that.
I'm still gonna do that transfer thing because I don't want that shit under my name.
That's the problem, Frankie, that you've been doing those things all the time. You bought Angie a car, and then she fucked you over with that. But then you're like, oh, it took you forever to get it transferred. I don't understand why you continue to do that stuff just for the favor of it.
He's just doing favors. That's basic stuff. That's nothing. But what I'm saying is that people love to abuse shit. So at that point, like I said, it's not fucking. You're not eating it. If you need medicinal marijuana, like the videos everybody seems to know about, the little kid spazzing out, let him take it. Go for it. Let him take the THC or whatever it's the chemical that he needs. Let him take it. People like me that, oh, it's because I need this. We're gonna have stronger strength. We're gonna be passing that out to everybody.
Yeah, like I don't believe in the whole recreational use of it.
I don't believe in that. Just because you want to get higher, just because you want to get good, it doesn't make it a fucking excuse.
Like I don't favor the whole the recreational use of it. Are we done with the conversation, or are we still going? I'm cool with it. Are you guys still streaming?
Yeah.
Okay. What about pedophiles having their own sexuality?
No. But that's the whole transgender thing. It's my life, I want to live the way I like it. With pedophiles, they get consent from the kid, and they go for it, but it's illegal. I don't like the whole transgender part of it either. You're just sick, you're just fucked up, die. That's my point.
I mean, I
should not want to have to teach my kids about your culture or anything. I do not want to teach my kids.
What's wrong with transgender people, bro?
Huh?
What's wrong with transgender people?
You're not one or the other. You're nothing. You're not identifying as anything. You're just trying to play a difficult game. That's what it is.
What do you mean? Jeffrey, what are you talking about? Transgender? Are you talking about the people that don't like being inserted as a gender? Those are two different things. Transgender.
Why is it different things?
Wait, what was that?
He said gender and sex are different things.
Now on that bullshit like that, I don't care what you are. Just don't fucking bring that shit into me.
Exactly.
He's not even on. Hold on. James not even on the conversation.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. He's still going on about it.
Yeah, no, I realize you guys are. I realize you guys are gone.
That's my boy. But that's what I'm saying. Is that you can be transgender if you want, but do not expect me to give you your own restroom, give you your own this, teach the kids in my school to fucking learn about you, accept you. If they don't want to accept you,
transgenders get their own bathroom. I thought they just switched to another gender and they go into that bathroom.
But a male who pretends to be a female goes into the female's restroom. That's not cool.
No. Hold on. Are you talking about a male that just dresses up as a chick and not fully transgender?
What do you mean?
Okay, a transgender, they actually have a sex change. They have an actual sex change to change into that gender. So they're allowed to go into the bathroom when they have the full sex change. But until then, they are not allowed to go into the women's bathroom.
That's okay. Up until then. But it's not all the same. It's not all enforced. It's certain places that allow you to do that. What I don't want is also to fucking teach my kids in school about you. I don't want that.
Yeah, like with my kid, I mean, she knows about the whole transgender community, but it's not something that I really emphasize on. She knows about the gay community, because at one point, you know, I have to start going to conversation of what her preferences are going to be. And And I know with girls it's a little different because they're a little bit more curious when it comes down to those situations. You know, girls are more prone to go, you know, and become lesbians than guys are prone to go gay. But at the end of the day, this whole like having gay Disney movies and having transgender Disney movies, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I don't believe
they have that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're going to.
They have gay Disney shows and shit.
Yeah.
But I do not feel like I have to change my whole the whole culture and society over you liking that. If you're
what
gay
are you
or
talking
lesbian,
about? It's always been that way.
lesbian,
Just lesbians, gays, and fucking transgenders just didn't fucking feel like going out because they were afraid how fucking society will treat them for coming out and all that dumb shit.
you can be gay if you want, but transgender, that's one thing that's my line. I draw the line right there. If you're gay, fine. That's cool. But just transgender, the whole dressing up and acting and shit, no. That's where I draw the line.
Well, for me, the part is acting. That's the key word for me. Is like I don't like whenever you're gonna act a certain way, just for the sake of it, you know. So I don't have issues
like, the thing
with the transgenders.
They also had to go through like a bunch of fucking mental tests just to prove that they actually are not like just wanting to change gender because they're fucking depressed and all shit. Then they had to take this test and all that shit to prove that they actually like this is how they feel and all that dumb shit, so they can actually have their sex change to become the other gender.
Oh yeah.
It's not a whole thing. It's not a whole thing like, oh yeah, you can just do it if you want. No.
No, it has to be a whole process.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never had that curiosity, but I can only imagine how much it sucks to like just live inside yourself, though. You know, to where you're like, damn, I can't really tell you guys that I actually feel like a girl and I actually like being a girl. You know?
Well, yeah.
That's kind of how I look at it, and you have to like kind of have to see it from their side. And again, you don't have to like them. Nobody says you have to like them.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not gonna like them, but what I'm saying is that I'm not gonna become influenced just because you want me to become influenced. Like, there's a standard of everything, and the way schools are, stuff like that. Don't put yourself on me, because that is harassment.
Well, it's like now we can't say certain words because it'll offend people. When we've been saying it.
That I don't agree with at all. And like with all the gay friends that I have, I still call them gay or I still call them fags, and they understand it. And they accept it because they know, I mean, I don't say it to them in an offensive way.
Yeah, we don't like, if you say like being fucked up and mean, okay, be offended, but if we're playing around, loud, you fucking faggot, haha.
Yeah.
Don't go and be pissy.
like I said, I'm not against gay people at all, but it's the whole transgender community that I would not think.
I'm not against them either. I mean, like, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm still, you know, you still have to kind of almost consider the fact that some people do have these struggles.
Oh yeah. What's it called?
I
I
just
have
say that.
quite a few transgender friends.
I know you do, Jay. That's why you're defending them.
I know. Like, what's it called?
But
I had one that she had to go through like the fucking process for like 2 years before they actually accepted her thing to be able to start her sex change process.
Yeah.
Wait, was it a her before, or was it a he
No,
before?
it was a he before, but she's technically a her now, so yeah, it's a her.
And it's funny how it's mostly men going to women, not vice versa.
Well, look
No,
at
there's a lot of men. No. Here, Jay. Hey, Jay, here.
A lot of men, you just don't really hear about them.
What, bitch? I'm all the way the fuck over here.
You're JB, not Jay.
Over here turning around, I'm like, what the fuck?
Who still needs a potion?
Nope, I'm good.
I know Frank does.
what?
Still need that other half of that potion, the other half of your here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand the whole dyke thing. Great, you're a dyke. They don't try to emphasize it as much as men try to do it.
Nah, but the dykes are the ones that get offended real quick too.
Oh man.
Yes, sir, dude. You have to understand that part. Again, I worked in the people industry, where I saw people left and fucking right. That was a tough battle to have. Like understanding on who I'm talking to or how to pronounce their, you know, their, what's the word?
Sexuality, that's what it is.
No, it's not the sexuality. That's not the word I'm looking for. What's it called? The prefix,
Well,
I guess?
okay.
The Mr. and the Sir?
Okay, a dyke.
Yeah.
For me, a dyke, they're not saying they're a man. They're acting like a man, but they're still a woman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They're acting like a
So
man.
that's what I said. They don't try to emphasize that as much as men do. The men try to call me this, this, and this. They give you a whole
call
show
them
about
Mister
it.
and they get offended, but I mean, you know, like.
But God forbid you touch them because they are a lady, but they might hit you. So that's the
They can
annoying
hit you,
part.
but you can't hit them because they're considered a lady.
They're a woman, but they're strong as a fucking guy. But they are a guy.
Well, I mean, I think that the moment you declare yourself, I think you should be treated. How would I put this? Okay, because there's an athletic woman that went to the Olympics, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, it's a woman. It's
she
a
really
guy that became a woman,
And he
become a
competed.
and he kicked the shit out of everybody's ass.
Yep. I don't think that should be allowed. And then you're gonna go with this equality, and that's not equality at that point. At that point, that's abuse of the power.
Yeah, because no matter how much pills you, no matter how many what are those pills fucking called? Estrogen pills you take, you're still gonna have the physique of a man, even if you become a woman at that point. Like, yeah,
To make things worse, there's people that believe that their kid has consent to say what they're gonna be, so they'll start giving them the
Estrogen pills.
hormone blockers. No, they're hormone blockers, even worse.
who the
They're
fuck
hormone-
does that?
Oh, there's a lot of people.
But that's what I'm saying, Jay. It's once you
No,
allow
that's
people
it.
to do a certain thing, they're gonna go over the top. That's what I'm saying.
With kids, but the kids they're kids. Yeah, kids. The same.
Shit.
That's a fucking dumbass fucking shit right there, bro. How you fucking take your fucking kids to like, yeah, I'll be cool if like dad, I think I'm a girl and the guy's body is like, oh, alright. At the same time, but like, I want like, how to say it, what's the word I want here. Like, I want him to tell me like that's how he feels, not me. Like, oh, like yeah, I'm gonna block your fucking hormones and wait for these
Yeah.
to see what you tell me. No. I want him to tell me after he's already pretty much gone for all his shit. Oh, yeah, Dad, go, okay. Then we'll go for the fucking hell, not because I'm gonna block your fucking hormone. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Damn it. Yeah, but there's some people that are fighting for that right. They're fighting for that whole, let me block my kid's hormones because I believe that my kid thinks that he's a girl.
There's a bush. I see the bush.
That nigga's standing on top of the fucker.
It's the same thing
Like,
with
I
the
want
whole
my kid to tell me
X-gender
that,
thing.
not me just blocking it because I feel
What?
like he's that.
The X-gender, like you don't, on the birth certificate, you can put he's an
You don't belong to
X-gender.
anything.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That's one thing I keep saying, that it's an abuse of the power. Great, you're gonna allow people to fucking. Start giving the people the right to choose their gender. Fine, but you're gonna start abusing it. It's always an abusive thing. Oh shit, I'm marking everybody.
Okay, as soon as the last person dies, we're going back on lobby. That way nobody's waiting.
Oh, Jay's already dead. It's like it got so abusive that X gender exists, this and this exists, because once again it's a sensitivity thing. And I don't know if y'all watch Ben Shapiro or any of those guys that tend to debate, but most of those transgenders die by suicide, and suicide is a privilege. It is very much a privilege.
Suicide?
Yes. If you don't notice, everybody that's become doing suicide and stuff like that, they come from first world countries, the majority of them, and they either come from a middle household up, not the lower house income, who are actually struggling and really have problems.
Frank, you idiot.
It's always the normal people. Suicide is a privilege, and most of those transgenders kill themselves. They said a good 30 to 40% kill themselves because of harassment stuff. Black people don't struggle like that. You don't see black people killing themselves. They kill each other, but they don't kill themselves. You don't see
no,
Hispanics
black people do.
killing themselves.
Black people do kill themselves. Black people do kill themselves.
It's not as many.
Oh, not as many as white, but still.
Oh, not even the white.
It could be
Not as
where
many-
other people be like, they only show the white people killing themselves because it's sad that a white person does it, but they don't show other races.
Japan has the highest fucking suicide rating though. They even have
That's what I'm saying. The transgender community is a very unstable community, and it's not due to the harassment, because they're getting everything they want within the past couple of years, and they're still killing themselves. Nothing has slowed down. Everything has stayed and maintained the same percentage.
I mean, then again, there is people that bring them down. Even though there's rules and laws and shit like that, people still tend to bring them down and shit like that. So
Yes, but what I'm saying is that.
but then
But what
again,
I'm
yes,
saying-
you're right. You're right. They did get what they want. They got
And they're still doing
same-sex
it.
marriage. They do this and that, all this other bullshit. But
Yes, nothing has slowed
sad.
down. Nothing has slowed down at all.
And they should know by now that even if there's laws, people aren't gonna follow them. If they say be nice to transgenders, they're not gonna do it because it's what they feel. It's what they want.
Being racist is illegal, supposedly, because it's a hate crime. Yet people still do it, and different court cases are filed
Yeah,
under different jurisdictions and stuff like that.
Because one thing, something's illegal, then everybody's gonna start doing it because it's illegal.
Now we're going back into the conversation like the weed. I think the moment you make weed legal, people are gonna have this whole stigma of like, oh, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, a lot of people are gonna do that. I feel like a lot of
But
people
it's a dangerous gamble to do.
And my big example is gonna be Jason. My big example is gonna be Jason. No, my big example is gonna be Jason. And here's why I say Jason. Think about it. And JB, you answer this the way you want to answer it. You were given the option to drink, right?
Yes.
Early. If mom and dad have told you, hey, you want to have a beer? Let's have a beer. Right? Do you drink?
No.
No. Why? Because you were already given the yes, so you're like, what's the fun in... And this is not maybe the way you think about it, but this is an example.
It's not the fun on doing something that you're not supposed to do, no. It's just that I see so many people get shit-faced, do this, do that, and they're nobodies.
But see, then again, you don't have to get shit-faced when you drink beer, though. I drink beer, but I don't get shit-faced every time I drink. Because
but you're not a drinker, though. You're not a drinker, though. You occasionally
you're not a drinker.
One.
You shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
So you can't.
Frankie, you leave your beers halfway. Shut the fuck up.
You can't classify yourself under a drinker because you don't kill them. You do it slowly. No, you're not a drinker.
You know who
drinkers are micro. Drinkers are this. People who always get shit faced. And Michael at this point is an alcoholic and whatnot. That's why we haven't hung out with him. He's annoying because he always gets drunk.
Wait a minute. You think drinkers only get fucking drunk and shit faced all the time?
No, Jay. You think people who have guns are always assassins? No, Jay.
No.
But don't escalate things. Don't escalate things because there's nothing to be escalated.
The way you phrased it made me question it.
You got triggered, I know. But analyze the words and then give your own judgment about it. Don't just jump right away.
That's why I asked you before I even said anything else.
Well, either way, I'm neutral. You tell me, do you want weed to be legalized? I say yes, but if they don't, I don't give a fuck. You do what you want. You tell me about abortions, I'd be like, I don't care. If the girl wants to do it, the girl wants to do it. If she doesn't, then no. I don't give a fuck.
I have 2 kids.
What about?
I lost my golden scar.
What about gender equality?
Here's the thing.
Gender equality.
I mean, yes, it's a joke. This is a joke that I'm about to say, but women want to be treated equally, but they get hit by a man, and that's fucking illegal. But they want to be treated the same. A girl wants to go up to you, slap you, say you're a bitch ass nigga and this and that, but you can't hit them because they know where they're at. They know they're a woman. That you can't hit them
because they abuse that power.
Oh, yeah.
And same thing. Yes, there's men that get raped and they'll be called pussies or whatever. But a man gets raped, oh, you're gay. You're stupid. You're a pussy.
You're physically stronger and you couldn't push her away. No, because then that would be assault, and then she would turn it against you. It's a very sensitive matter.
Oh yeah. Then there's the call.
Oh shit.
Where you at?
Don't revive the other dude. Oh, it's not. No.
Yeah, what's it called? But then there's also the thing they want to gender equality. It's like, oh, we want to get paid the same as men, but you guys want to do the same amount of work you did before.
And that's another thing. They want to be paid the same. Tell them to go work in construction, and they won't do it.
Oh yeah. Some will.
Some will. Yes, I give them.
Some will. Some will like what's her face? Baby girl.
Who?
Like if you're willing to do the same exact work as me, then yeah, I'm totally full for you to get paid the exact same amount of fee. But if you don't want to do that shit, but you want to get paid the same amount of fee, then you just fuck yourself. That's how I feel about that.
Once again, it's a whole abuse thing because they want the pay, but they don't want the work. They want this, but they don't want. It's very selective, and that's how the whole gay straight thing is as well. The whole transgender, it's selective.
It's when they want to be
Select
gay.
what you
When they
want.
want to be.
You select when you want to follow and what you don't want to follow. And they have that power to do so.
And here's the thing: if a gay guy comes up to you, starts talking shit to you, you hit him. He has the power to say, "Oh, he hit me because I was gay."
I was gay, and it's a hate crime, and it's a big ass felony.
It's a hate crime. A gay guy hits you, you're a fucking faggot, or you're a pussy because he's gay and you let a gay guy hit you.
What? That just sounds dumb.
Honestly, I think I'm a big believer. People are fucking just educated on everything. You understood the fact that, you know, how it feels to be, you know, discriminated, or how it feels to be pushed around, or just understanding that people are people no matter how you look at them. You're gonna be a gay person, a transgender person, a fucking dog, like whatever you're gonna be, a person anyway. You need to take that thought.
Okay, with that thought in mind, what about pedophilia?
I don't believe it, man. That's a different belief, because you're taking advantage of somebody way smaller than what you are.
Yeah, but it's somebody
And the word I said is take advantage. Make sure we get that part clear. Taking advantage of the person.
This is why we need to be more famous, because we've had like 2 viewers total.
Have we really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you're not famous, you're pretty much not gonna get that many viewers.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I just barely started too anyways, my first one. So if we start posting more, then they'll be like, oh, what the fuck's going on?
Like you gotta entice people to come join your stream. You gotta like do all this stuff.
Free giveaway for every viewer that says people are gay.
But you typically only do that when you start getting like a big old view from people.
I ain't getting no giveaways. Fuck, I'm gonna give away. So
V-Bucks.
hell nah, my
You know,
V-Bucks.
people do that. People do that. People
I know
will
they
buy
do.
V-Bucks for other people. Like, there's a fair share of fucking events I've joined for V-Bucks.
He's up here on the bus. I try to go the other side and balls out, but I can't.
I'm going.
No, there's a
Oh,
lot
you
of
died already.
Yeah, they're on the hill. They're on the hill. Where the bus is at. Because they're part of the circle. Yeah, he's at the very, very top. Don't even risk it, just stay. Let's go back.
Okay, I got balls. Too.
There's no point. They're gonna remove the bridge under you. Yeah.
What bridge?
There's the bridge that you're on, but they took it out. Ran. Any other topic?
I think we talked about all of them.
Here, bitch.
What about birth control?
I don't care.
They're making male
My
birth.
girl takes birth control and then makes it fun for me.
What about prostitution? Legal, not
What
legal?
about prostitution?
Why is it legal? That's my question.
Why should it be legal?
No, why is it illegal?
God damn it, fucking asshat! Why the fuck would you block me? Bitch!
There you go.
I think Jay's mad.
No, this fucking cunt, man! Fuck my life! I'm fucking going across this bridge and this fucking blocks me. I'm trying to run back, this bitch fucking blocks me!
But should prostitution be legal? That's the question.
But why is it illegal?
It's illegal
Oh,
because
fuck.
it's a crime to sell yourself for money.
But that's their
Weird at
choice.
the same
Why
time.
they want to some?
It is their
themselves money.
choice. Hey, come into the circle, idiot.
Oh shit.
But now, what's it called? How to say it?
Like the shield.
Like, it's legal to an extent. If you're a prostitute and you're selling yourself in the corner, it's illegal. Then there's escort.
No, that's the same
legal.
thing.
It is. It is the same thing. But at the same time, it's legal for them because at first they're not selling their body. They're selling their company.
And sex is legal when there's a script, because you're acting.
Yes.
That's when it's legal. I can go to the court and be like, hey, let's have sex, but let's make a porno. Because you have to record and you have to have a script.
Yeah.
Then would it be legal?
But then that's the conversation that you're trying to have. It's like,
yes.
That was weird.
The way it's illegal is because you're selling something. It's a very sensitive topic due to the whole domestic abuse thing. Because a lot of them would get beat the fuck up if they were on the streets where it's not very controlled.
that's what I'm saying. If you go to a brothel, though, that's a different story.
Yeah, should those be legal?
Yeah, I think so.
Sex is a harmless crime. That's a very pure form of engagement. And pretty much, men want the sex, women want the money.
Yep.
That's the way it is.
There's some women that want the sex as well.
Hmm.
Oh, and then what's it called? There's cam girls. Cam girls are weird. Cam girls are pretty crazy.
You watch that, right? I know you do, Jay.
I don't watch cam girls.
Yeah, you do. It's because you don't want to put your card on the account. But I know you like watching it.
No.
Jay, you're the type of guy to subscribe to porn.
I don't subscribe to porn. What the fuck are you crazy? Why the fuck am I gonna pay for porn?
Because you get the good videos.
I can get the good reels regardless, bitch. Oh my god. Fucking Jason stupidity.
Where they at?
What about guns in schools?
Guns in schools? Who's carrying the gun?
I don't think teachers should carry a gun.
Oh, that's the Trump. No one should regard anything Trump says as actual valid crap. Fuck this.
Yeah, you saw him. He jump headed over. He's one of the last guys.
Where'd he go? Where'd he fucking go?
He's on the porta fort. Go up top. Just go up top. Yeah, you're gonna see him. Yeah. Oh, he's in the right. Right there.
Oh, Jesus. Throw grenades in there!
Oh, that's gay. You didn't get the last kill.
I did get the last kill.
No! Anthony won the game.
I didn't.
You killed
Oh,
him.
so I got the second to last kill?
Damn it.
So we killed him at the same time?
Yeah.
Go into the lobby.
No, I'm not hungry.
Hold on.